Sup, Storm Watchers? I hope you guys all had a fantastic Labor Day weekend and a good week. See, my weekend kind of starts today, and it started kind of early because today I had a government quiz, and then afterwards we could go home, so I had an extra hour to sleep and stuff, which is good. So, but today I'm actually kind of, do you ever have one of those days where things just happen and you're just like, I need to go to bed right now before anything else happens? Yeah, that was me today. So yeah, and I heard this story a while back and I thought of it recently when I was going through a little something where like this little girl and she got this fake pearl necklace for Christmas and she wore it every single day except for when she went swimming or took a shower because she didn't want to ruin it or anything. So she wore it every single day. And one night her dad goes up to her and is like, hey, do you love me? And she said, well, of course, Daddy. He's like, well, then give me your pearl necklace. And she was like, what? And so she was all sad, and then she was like, well, Dad, I could give you my favorite stuffed animal. And he's like, no, it's okay, never mind. And he did it again the next night, and then one night when he came in, she was crying and she eventually gave up the necklace. And then he turned around and gave her a real pearl necklace. And I think that story just pertains to, when you're going through something or you have something that you think is as good as it's going to get. And so you hold that precious to you, and God's like, hey, let me have it. And you're just like, well, you can have this, and you can have this, but can I just keep it? Or, no, I want to do it my way, and God's just like, if you give it to me, I'll give something better in return. And I kind of got that recently, where I was going through something, and I just, for some reason, I was just like, I want to handle this, I want to deal with it, I want to solve the problem all by myself. And as I heard, like, just pray about it, and I'm just like, oh shoot, that's not my default for some reason.
Hello!
Hi, Jared. That wasn't my default, so I realized, I was like, gosh, okay. And so I was like, okay, God, I'm so tired of this problem, and I want it to go away, and no matter how hard I try, nothing's working, so I give it to you, and I kid you not, within hours, everything just laid out perfectly, and I didn't have to worry about it anymore, and I was like, wow, that was my easy button, the little Staples easy button, that was easy, and all I had to do was give it to God in the first place, and I would have saved all this heartache. Say hello to Weasley. Say hi. She's saying hi to Jared, I think. Yes. And Sirius Black is over there. So anyway, yeah. So I think we have to learn our lesson. Like even in church the other day, the pastor, he was talking about, you may have this thing, that is holding you back, or you're trying to fight it, but if you just give it to God or look at the bright side, then, you can have something better, and you can get on, or, yeah, the story was, like, when the Israelites going through the desert, and they were complaining, oh, it's hot, I'm tired, oh, we're just eating the same old thing all the time, and they forgot that, they had just come out of slavery. They were freed from slavery, and God had shown them awesome power in all these ways, and they're walking around in circles because they're complaining, and they're right there at, where they're supposed to be, but they can't cross that line because they're complaining, and they won't trust God to solve their problem. And I think that's with a lot of us. Is we're so close to the solution to the problem, but if we complain or we try to fix it ourselves, then we kind of are walking around in circles, and then you'll be so mad at yourself because you didn't give it to him sooner. You'll be like, God, why didn't I do this sooner? And it's kind of like that every time, you know, when you're taking a test and just, God, I knew the answer. Why didn't it come to me? It's kind of one of those things. So, yeah, that's my weekly nugget. And I guess just from personal experience, I had to share that with all my storm watchers. Another thing I wanted to share is, what about all this teaser rain we keep getting? Like, we get all these huge storm clouds, lightning, but like hardly a drizzle. And it makes you say, oh, I'm not going to wash my car because it's going to rain. It's going to rain any second. The weatherman said there was going to be rain. And it's like drizzle. And so, yeah. But we need the rain, so pray for rain. Do your little rain dance outside or something. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I think Sirius wants to say hello. Say hello, Sirius. Bye. Yeah, they still need homes. So if you know someone, or you are that someone who wants to adopt a kitty, just let me know, and I'll get you all the details and stuff. And yeah, they've got all their stuff, like they're spayed and neutered, and they got all their shots and everything. So, which is cool. Yeah, don't have to worry about taking them to go do all that. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I will talk to you guys next week. And stay awesome. Alright.